Hi, today I'm having my first experience with Allays, and I'm also covering some more technical changes in this week's snapshot. Let's go. So these guys right here, the Allay, they can be found in villager outposts and also woodland mansions. And supposedly they will take an item from the player, and that's going to make them like you, and they'll bring you similar things. So I'm curious, how does that actually work? Here's a purple flower. Where did he go? They also make a really cool noise. And again, this is my first time seeing them, so I'm not really sure how this goes. But I'm gonna give him a purple flower? He got so cute. What's he doing? Is he stuck? So there was definitely purple flowers over there. Will he come this way? Does it have to be on the ground? Is that what it is? Ah! Okay, he picked it up off the ground. And dropped it to me. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, and then if you interact with a blank hand, you can take the item from them. And here's dirt. So what if I... Oh, what if I was to just mine dirt? Assuming I was much faster than this. Now, what happens if I go like this? He picked it all up. How much dirt is that? I have 3 right now. What? He's just throwing it to me. And now I have 35. He just picked up 32 dirt. So what if I drop an entire stack? What if I drop more than an entire stack? Okay. I figured he would only pick up 1 full stack. I mean, that kind of makes sense. It'd be a little overpowered. 64. He brought me a full stack. And then I guess he's going to go get more. Whoa. That's really cool. Thanks, little buddy. He's my little buddy. What if it's like hidden? What if it's under there? Very curious. What happens? Oh, he saw it there. I wonder if it's just line of sight. I think he might have seen it underneath. Oh, will he go up in there though? Will he like go in there and get one? Whoa, that's really cool. Okay, so the other cool thing about the Allay is that they have a special interaction with note blocks. Let's check that out. You know what? I think I took away his item and he doesn't like me anymore. Okay, that sound seems to mean that he likes me. And now let's see. I don't know if he can hear it. Does that count? Or do I need to power this? So I think he's supposed to hover around the note block for 30 seconds after hearing that go off. And it seems like he is. And then I think he'll also deposit the items at the note block. Nope. He's giving them to me. Oh, he did it that time. He did do it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Okay. So, I mean, it is working. It's just I'm a little bad at getting him to hear the note block, I think. But you can play a note block and the Allay will hover around it for 30 seconds and deliver items to the note block instead of to the player. It's going to be really interesting to see how people end up using these mobs. If I had more than one collecting them, technically you could collect twice as many things, right? Or 2 different kinds of things. Like if you were mining with 5 of these guys, could you do cobblestone, coal, iron? Who knows, right? There's a lot of potential with Allays, but that's not the only thing that changed in this snapshot. Let's take a look at the technical changes right now. In other technical news, the snapshot also adds the ability for all of these blocks, including the minecart with TNT, the minecart with a furnace, and the minecart with a chest, and even the minecart with a hopper, when broken, will now drop themselves as items. This is in contrast to the previous behavior, which would drop and split them into a minecart and a chest into 2 items. So this is going to allow for some interesting combinations of machines, where, for example, you could break these items and then store them in something like a dispenser and then get them back out. It's going to make for some really interesting redstone systems, and I'm sure that Mango's over there having a field day. The other technical change is that now only wool and wool carpet are going to block the noise that comes out of a note block. As you can see here, it plays just like that, but if wool is covering it, it's quiet. But that is now the only block that is going to do that. So for example, a grass block has no problems. So I think that that's going to be really interesting because it'll allow some combinations for the LA, since they are triggered by note blocks, you know, to give us some customization there and come up with some ways to either play sound or not play sound based on, you know, what block we use. Hey, thanks for sticking around. If you notice, there's also ancient cities in this snapshot, but I didn't cover them here, and that's because it's in this video here. So go ahead and check that out next if you want to see that, do that. But if you've already seen it, then go check out this one because it's just hilarious.